Good morning and good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. Welcome to 319th edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, good news that the market across the globe are opening in the green. No, Nigeria market NGS is not left behind. I can see that the market across the globe are eating up this hour. A good sign that we are seeing a reversal in terms of momentum. No, compare what we saw last week. For me, it's a good way that this week have started on a positive note. We saw it in the mature market, here also in the market. Despite some market yesterday, at the end of the day, mature market, we saw a mixed trend, but still it's a good one. But today, we're seeing that nearly all the markets are in green at this hour, despite the economic data and also sentiment that are missed before now. We're seeing that they are aligning to see that these numbers that are coming, or these economic reports and activities within the central banks of different economy, and also trying to align their portfolio with the earnings that are at the last lap, and also company making move forward for merger here and there. Even here in Nigeria, also in matured market, we are seeing some merger move. These are what is also fueling the market this hour, as most market players are looking at how to balance their portfolio, looking at the potential of this merger proposal they are seeing. At the same time, the earnings so far that have hit the market, where are they looking at? That is why, as a trader or investor, as you enter any market, you want to look at where is the direction of this market. It will give you a lot of insight to know exactly what to do. And this hour, I want to look at what is happening in Asia market right away. I told you that this market, Asia, US, Europe, Africa, was in a market looking up. This market are in green. Yes, despite that, the fear of US rate hike that they are seeing signal already. I can tell you that performance of some companies performance and also price movement in tech companies in Asia supported the market at this hour in that domain. For me, it's a good one. Tuesday we are seeing that the market have opened on a positive note to recover what a loss in the previous days as a result of what buying interest in what in technology stocks in the Asia market, and also the key earnings that came from all these tech companies also have supported the market. Even no concern for proposed or likely US raising the interest rate again. This is not so weighing down the market. It's not weighing down the market right away. And also the weak economic data from China. But the good thing is that China managers are making moves to make sure that they stimulate the economy, provide funds so that demand can also be kind of stimulated, because they know that demand is low because of the property issue that is weighing down on them. Now they go further to cut their rates. Don't find all the way to make sure that they kind of ginger or boost consumption, and which also is a good one. But in all this, we're seeing that the tech companies has also helped the market there to recover. But I'll tell you that focus is still also on to see how the managers in that domain will take advantage of this sentiment to also bring more action into what, trying to make sure that demand is up. At the same time, all those industries that are still performing under the below the position manager index also come up. There are some industries or sectors in that the economy that is not doing well, but I believe that all this diversion cutting their interest rate further down again will also kind of provide liquidity to stimulate demand. And this is what they are trying to do. Don't forget that this is also another way of making sure that the stocks there are looking up. Also, I tell you that the recovery of China stock on the outlook, that's why the outlook is uncertain, but it's because of this what I mentioned now is the push of that. Can you also look at what is happening in oil sector, knowing that still the demand level in China is very slow and very weak. That is already reflecting on the oil market, despite the tightening of I said yesterday, Russia and Saudi Arabia trying to reduce their production in this month to just of, but still as the oil price are pulled back sort of for fear of this likely rate hike, and also US inventory drawdown. These are the things that are making the price of oil. But it's good that oil price are remain above $80 to support those oil producing countries. But also, people or managers of the economy are also looking at becoming also sensitive that oil moving above $90 will also trigger inflation. These are the things. But what is happening in Ukraine and Russia is not so helping matter as we speak. These are the things that are also playing on the market right away as we speak. But you and I, as a trader or investor, we need to always understand all these attributes so that we know exactly what to do at any given market environment. For those who come to our market here, we'll say more on that. But we want to quickly look at what is happening and also in the Europe market. Europe market also opened on a positive note. I will tell you that because you can see that the what we call the inflation figure for UK, which is part of the eurozone, is also slowing down. These are the things that also is influencing there, and also the earnings that come in that environment, and these are what is also happening or playing out in this market as we speak now. That's why you as a trader you must also understand all this as we speak. But if you look at US market naturally, right, US market has also opened in the green, which is for me is a good news for those players in that market. The three major indices in US are in green. Dow Jones, S&P, and in green. As a result of what we are seeing that primary market activity is coming up. We saw that one of the company called the company is there that is also blue chips, all these chips for technology is also proposing a kind of a public offer there, right? IPO, and we are seeing that that Microsoft is also moving to merge with a game company, to merge with a good proposing a merger with a game company. These are the things that also, and also the earnings that also came towards the end of the day yesterday. We saw that most of the companies there that posted this number, we saw a better number. This is also what is supporting the US market. You see, and this is a good news for investors that you must see what is driving the price. That's why the fear of likely hike in rate, which all eyes are waiting to see how it will work. I tell you, investors are still looking at the fixed income market. That's why at least it's still high. But I think that equity also in that market is still high. That's why you must understand what is happening in other investment windows for you to know exactly how you can take advantage of where you are playing. In this case now in US, we are seeing that the treasury bill there, the 10 year treasury bill is still looking up, trading above yields above 4 points, which was around 4.2 I said yesterday. Also, we're seeing that market in that environment is also looking up. For me, it's a good news for investors also that you must understand the kind of market you are playing so that at the end of the day, it will help you to make what to make informed decision. And that is good that at the speak now, despite that the treasury yield is surging, was not so despite that we're seeing that the stock market, we're seeing that prices are looking up. That's why we've seen all the major indicators in US are looking up. Despite that, we're seeing yields in the bond market looking up, and that's why when we come to Nigeria market, we're going to look at what we expect to see tomorrow. Expect to look at the treasury, the primary TB, primary market offer that is holding tomorrow. What is likely to come and what is going to is going to affect the market. An environment where we're seeing inflation is above 24 percent. What are we going to do as an investor? These are the things that will shape in the market right away. And I believe that there's no cost alarm. That's why that oil price is missed. Oil is trading as we speak now. I think that oil is being 83, 84.28 now, dollar per barrel. It pulled back from 85 in 58 yesterday. This one is as a result of we're seeing that the fresh US inventory data that just came and also draw down. These are the things that are affecting the oil price in that domain. On this, there's no cost for alarm. In Africa market is missed. Why? Nigeria, we're seeing that our market has opened in the green this morning. We saw the demand for consumer goods right away. Despite that, inflation is also affecting them. We're seeing also some of them posting negative because of FS issue, but because of the merger news and also buying interest in one of the high price stock, the market is also pushing that index up. As we speak now, we're seeing that the consumer goods is one dominating the market right away as we speak in terms of activities, and they also help the index to close in the green. But investors should look at this. Why are you buying into this? Now, is it because you are buying into what? Because of the merger plan that you have? Not because of just you want to buy. Because you know that the merger will bring up a bigger company. Looking at what is happening in Boa Food, we are seeing that yes, Dangote is already preparing for merger of Dangote Sugar, Nascom, and Dangote Rice. Altogether, we are seeing that it's playing out in the market, also supporting the index to remain in green. Also, when we come to the chart, I'll tell you something about index. Being seeing the major index looking up, how does it drag every other index and price of stock up? They are very, very important that we know them. But despite who said that the bigger, the high price stocks are not moving more. But this one has been on. They consider the life of Airtel is not moving, MTN is not moving, Dangote is quiet, but the life of Dangote, food is impacting the market. Is for a reason, and this is why you should want to. And you look at your chart. What is it forming? Are we looking to see a better movement? Now, for the past 3 days now, is the market maintaining an uptrend? When should you jump into a market? When do you buy into the dip? No, we saw that the market was coming down. There's a sign that we saw that market reverse. Look at them. We saw them will come to the chart because it's very, very important for us to know all this so that it will help us to make what? To make informed investment decision. It is very important that you as investor, you don't just invest and go and sleep. You invest and look what is happening around the market and so that it can help you to what? To make what? Quick decision that will help you to what? To protect your capital and also, secure gains in terms of profit in your portfolio is very, very important. Yes, when we look at what is the market doing right away now, our market is already, yesterday, it crossed the 65,000 basis points again as a result of what? Market recording 0.74 yesterday. This morning, market is doing 65,587.88. That is, market is up by 387 387.10, which is also market is up by 0.56, which is almost 0.6. I'll tell you about 0.56. Approximately 0.6. Market is still very, very much strong this morning. We are seeing that we are seeing more buyers in the market than sellers. We are seeing 15 gainers and 10 losers in the market. And if you look at the 10 results, you can see that some of the banking stock is there. The banking stock was seeing some kind of profit taking as a result of the major first-year banks notifying the market of what likely delay in the submission of their audited account. That's why I see that people are slowing down. But I tell you, any pullback in banking stocks is an opportunity for you to buy. Because you have seen the half-year result of this bank. The ones who are expecting, despite they are likely to be delays in submitting their result or releasing back to the market, that will not affect their performance. We expect that what have reflected in the other ones we have seen are likely to repeat itself there. And that means if you are positioned in the banking store, do not allow the market oscillation or the market forces we are seeing in the prices to make you to jump out. And when results come, you start jumping in again, and you are now incurring cost of your transaction. If you are not in a good stock and banking stock, hold your position. Rather, any pullback will be an avenue for you to accumulate more and wait for the result for a trigger. But don't forget that many of these reform of the government as the war also impacting the banking performance. That means for me, this is a sector that nobody should fear if you're in a sector. Rather, wait for the result to see actually how they happen. For me, there's a lot of potential in the banking stock sector. And don't forget that anywhere in the world, banking sector remains the engine room of any economy. And I believe that will not be different from what we're seeing in Nigeria. We're seeing that interest rates are keep on going on the rise. Don't need to panic at all in your decision. This is the time for you to be in banking stock. No cause for alarm. Despite you are seeing a kind of slowdown in some of the banking stock, but for those that were expecting to see their cute half-year results that are in three different banks, don't need to panic. Hold your position there. As I will just wait and see what will come out at the end of the day. It's very, very important. I will let you know. Yes, if you look at out of the top the 15 gainers, look at the top gainers in that 15 gainers, we can see that Omatek is leading. We are seeing Square following, ABC Transport, we also see Boa Food there, and also we can see Meya. These are the 5 gainers, top gainers there. Others, we can see other stock, but these are the top 5. If you also go to look at what is happening in the top losers, we are seeing that John Holt is leading that direction, followed by Mutual Benefit. We also see that Sun Assurance is also FCMB. Also, we are seeing the UACN. These are the top losers, as to speak. But in terms of activities and volume, Transcorp continue to dominate. We are seeing that it's doing 25.7 million shares at this hour. Access Bank at 17 naira 10 kobo, 15.27 million shares traded. Fidelity Bank also we are seeing 8.6 million shares traded, and the UBA 8.3 million shares traded, and the Dangote Sugar also 5.4 million shares traded. These are the top in terms of volume, and also you can see that this volume are relatively low. Market is waiting for a direction. And I'll tell you with the destroying of the new ministers, who most of them will see them resuming their different ministries. We expect that from the first executive meeting that will be coming on Wednesday tomorrow, we expect to see them rolling out their plans and as they start implementing their plans, it also guide you and I where the market is going from here. For me, there's no cause for alarm. All you don't need to just buy into value and watch where the market is going. Once you are in value stock, you don't need to panic at all in your work, in your decision, or just exercise patience and watch where the market is going. Yes, as we speak, just come back and see. Yeah, I said tomorrow we are looking at the treasury bill, the primary market option, and I will tell you that for 91 days we expect about 9.6 billion on an offer from there. Why for offer, and then for 182 days, 10.21 billion, and for 364 days, we're expecting that 283.1 billion would also be expected, for the auction. But don't forget that the last stop rate for 91 days was 5 in the last option, while the for 182 was a 5.9 top rate. Why that was a 9.8 also stop rate for this period, for this tenors. But if you look at the expected range in this terms of range, what we expect to see today, tomorrow, hopefully, which also will influence the market today and also tomorrow the outcome of the at the end of the primary market option. We are seeing that the range for expected option tomorrow will be between for 91 days is between 5 to 6%, while for 182 days between 5.9% to 6.9%, while for 364 days is still the range of 9.8 to what 10.8%. What are you looking at for investment? That means you have to consider why you are looking at the world of interest rate. It depends on your risk appetite, but I believe that it is those the banks, the money, I call them the deposit money bank, they're the one that have what it takes to buy. But you as an investor, it depends on your goal. Also yield environment. If we are seeing this performance in the equity market continue and the numbers of some companies be able to support a good payout, you will get some yield that's higher than this at the end of the day. Also, in addition to capital appreciation, this also will help you to know as you are pushing your portfolio ahead of the Q3 number, which will come in around October. You should know where we are looking at and know the time frame. Don't forget, for this 91 days, which is also 3 months, we expect between a 5 to 6% rate, while for 182 days, we expect between 5.9 to 6.9 rate. Another one for the 1 year treasury bill, we're looking at 364, is between 9 point away. If you look at the chart here, our chart is becoming very, very interesting. For those that are following this class, you can see that our chart is forming real consolidation at this level, maintaining that flag, the flag, what we call a flag pattern in terms of chart, and also we're seeing consolidation around within this period. But now we're seeing that the first resistance level, the market is breaking it out today marginally. When it continue until break out the final one, which is here and here, that is where you say another new trend has continue. But the way it's going, market is possible. We expect to see these banks releasing the result between now and early September. If that happens and the market maintain this kind of sentiment we are seeing, you might see market breaking out. But I believe that once the ministers start rolling out, we'll see coordination around all the ministry and the sectors, how they are putting things together. It might also influence. Don't forget that what JP Morgan is saying about the economy, it also has a way of determining where we are going from here. This is very, very important for us to know exactly what to do as an investor, because it will help you to know exactly what you should do. So looking at the chart is always telling you that it's always a consolidated stage now in the market. Once you break out this stage, that is where you can now look at where the market is going. But I believe that looking at the fundamental of the economy and also looking at your chart, I will tell you that there is no cause for alarm, especially those that are aligned their portfolio around the world, the service sector, the banks, the insurance, the service provider. This also will help you to know exactly what to do. For me, there is no cause for alarm. You can see that. Let me draw the line here before we start looking at the individual stocks. You can see that the first resistance level, which those that are in this class that we've been looking at here, you can see that the market is slightly, the market is slightly above that right away now. You can see that yes, it does break out. It's like this is trend line. Another one is here, which is another support level, which we have been following. We've been, more than in this week. I think I've been showing this major resistance level and support level. This is for the strong support level for the market here, put the market didn't come. Market was kind of was already within this range of this green and this bearish and bullish candlestick that were strong. The market was again here. It came, so this is the reduction phase of the market. Now market is already what we could do in what we call a markup phase. For like 3 days now, we're seeing the market looking up now. For 4 days, let's say 4 times, we're seeing the market looking up now. You can see on Friday, Monday, today is Tuesday. Okay, you can see that market has turned up. Let's watch and see how far the market will go. But already the market has broken out the first resistance level, which is a good sign. As soon as the market is trading above the T line, above the 50 days moving average, and above 20 days moving average, for me, it's a good sign that the market is very, very strong. But if you take a whole drop like that, the market has formed what called a flag here, down here, and okay, let's see. I draw the flag before I go further here. It's very important. If you take a trend line here, off here, down, and see this trend line, go up here. See that the market is still above, you can trading above the trend line. That is it's a very positive market. Then if you now take another trend line, you can draw from here, and see that this what call a descending triangle, also technical analysis, which also tells you that whether the market will break out each here or down. As I can already setting up this is descending triangle and also a flag. When we draw a descending triangle or a flag, want to draw it like this, become a flag, then triangle if you want to put it here. These are now tell you that market is still very, very strong and in bullish position. There is no cause for alarm. But now we're seeing that we're seeing more buyers than sellers. We have seen before now there was profit taking, selling down, but now people are looking at the position in their portfolio. But the volume traded has been my concern, that market is trending up with a low volume, and we see market trending up with a low volume. Yes, let me tell you that the momentum is not as strong as it goes. If you see a strong volume and market trending up, you see number of stock increasing. We saw 31 stock gain yesterday, about 15 loss. This month we are seeing almost 15 also in the green, 10 in the red. Here it's still positive now, but the volume in the market is small. It that people are still sitting on the fence. They are not selling their position, especially the smart one, which is the PFAs, institutional investors. But I know that they're waiting for something. Once that thing is confirmed, as they come back to the market, it will change the face of the market. Don't forget that Q3 number is very, very important. And there's also sell in May and come in October. But our market are defied that because that is the period we have new policy statement that in the market. We are seeing now, yes, markets are maintaining that uptrend, even when there's profit taking in between that form all this trend here, up and down. I can see that market maintaining what a good positive. For me, there's no cause for alarm. The market is still very, very much in order. Let's call up our indicators to help us look at the market, also to know exactly what is happening in the market. It's good that let me come up with our ADS. Let's see what the ADS is saying about this market right away. It's good that we will call the ADS. Going to tell us something about the market right away, but it also help you to understand what is happening in the market as we speak. Once you're able to get that, it become clearer to you what to do and how. I would love to start at the start of what's internet today. If rain is falling, why would internet be doing like this? Wow. Yeah, sorry, the internet is having an issue here, but I think we are good to go now. But still, yeah, if you look at the T line, but this T line today is horizon 9 instead of 8 because thing is it's going to change. But if you look at the what I want to do, why I brought the ADS can show you that the blue has after coming down to cross here, a reverse up to show that the another trend has commenced. Can I tell you that whenever you see that the blue one cross the red one, say that it's strong momentum. You can see when it crossed here, what started an uptrend. But at this place that is trending up and down, started coming down. But yesterday you can see that it reversed up and money flow as we speak now is almost reading almost 70, 69. It's formed at the end of the market, and this is for the daily chart. For me, there is a strength in the market now. We're seeing fund coming back. to some point, especially we're seeing position taking in the proposed in the company that are likely to match that you can see. And also we're seeing that buy interest in Boa Food is also is becoming you know interesting. I see that investor toast, becoming toast of that company has become a toast of investor right now in terms of position taking in Boa Food. Let's look at 1 hour chart, to see what is happening in in the market. On 1 hour chart, I see that it's trading above the T line. You can see shop. You can see that the momentum is pretty strong, and money flow is looking down marginally on the 1 hour chart. But we quickly look at 15-minute chart for us to really know know exactly what's happening on also 15 minutes chart. That will give us another clue again to know what is happening as a trader in the market. Yeah, if you look at this chart, you can see that still above the T line. That's why we're seeing it slowing down here, but still trading above the T line. You can see that the market momentum is still very strong and money flow is looking up on the general market. But because of our time, let's quickly look at what is happening in the Boa Food. What is the momentum behind the Boa Food? We need to look at that this hour now. The Boa Food. Let's see what is what is momentum in that stock. Because of our time, the internet, because of the rain, has delayed us a little. On a 15-minute chart, if you look at what is happening, I see that yes, it's sharp here, but also profit taking. Also, some people are taking profit gradually. Rather, the momentum is coming down here to meet this one, and this on a 15-minute chart. I have to also consider it. Despite that it's green, we are seeing a profit taking also coming. That's why we are seeing the momentum is coming down at this point. Look at the 1 hour chart for the Boa Food. Yeah. Boa Food, you can see already. Look at this. The last before this period, you can see that it was in green, but you can see now profit taking, but still above the T line. You can see there that people are trying to take profit on it. You can see it here on the stock. The last 1 hour, we're seeing activities changing compared to what we saw. Yes, you can see also the move here. On Monday and Tuesday, you can see it going up. You can see that it has gone up higher. You can see a small wick at the mouth here. That it has gone almost like 165, now being 161. That profit taking also has entered. Yes, we're seeing that momentum here is relatively strong. You can see it here. The money flow is within 40, 43, not above 50, which I tell you it is when it's above 50, you know that fund is really entering the stock as we speak. We need to look at this very, very well. And let's look at what is happening in NASCOM and let's look at what is happening in NASCOM. In NASCOM and I think we'll look at what is happening in Dangote Sugar yesterday, but let's look at NASCOM. Is it the same momentum that these two? And these are the only ones that are listed in that proposed merger. There are three companies, only two are listed, which are the Dangote Sugar and the NASCOM. Why the Dangote Rice is unlisted? But we know that the value has fought to about 100 billion and above. But let's see what the new price of the merger will look like. But for those that are taking advantage as investors in this company, I think we are doing the right thing. Just wait and see, and very soon you won't wait more than 2 to 3 months in the shop before, but know why you are buying, and also you know what to do with the stock. Even when they got listed with a new name or a new price, you know why you are in this stock. That's why you need to look at stock position we are selling to enter them, why we are selling them, and those you expecting that they're likely to rally, even when we start seeing the positive number from the first year bank. These are the things we also be considering at this point as well as an investor. Yes, the market is, for me, is still very strong. The market is still very, very strong. But we also look at what is happening generally in the market to give us a clear direction what to do right away. There's no cause for alarm. Let's quickly look at also we're seeing those stocks that are gaining this morning. Let's look at the life of we'll look at the BUA now. We'll look at the NASCOM. Let's look at what is happening in the life of Access Bank. Will be the last one for today. Let's look at Access Corp. Sorry, let's look at Access Corp. That will be the last for today because of our time. I know yes, the internet has disappointed us within this presentation, but let us bear with us by next week. We'll see next week or by tomorrow we'll be able to see. Just because it's raining, I know that our internet is strong. The rain here is stopping the internet. Sorry for that. If you look at Access now, I'll tell you that Access for me on a day chart, you see that it's trading flat on the T line. We are seeing that momentum is still strong. I see the blue line is above the red one, but relatively low. I will tell you that. But money flow is above 50 reading CS for a daily chart. For me, it's a good one for Access. Despite the ups and downs in terms of price, Also on the 1 hour chart, it's trading flat on the T line, and the same momentum. Price momentum is still very there, not too strong, but it's positive momentum we are seeing because the blue line is above the red one. You can see it for yourself, and we are seeing that money flow is also reading almost 83 on on the 1 hour chart. Quickly look at the 15-minute chart before we we'll call it a day. 15 minutes chart also seen also the last week you can see selling pressure. It has touched almost 1710, 1715 now. It's flat on 17. You can see that profit taking. But you can see that the momentum is still green. You can see that the blue line is above the red one, and money flow is around 85 on the 15-minute chart. Yes, the market is not looking bad, but we need more volume to support the uptrend. And you see market is going up with less volume. That rally might not last much because the buying volume is small. But once we see positive trigger, we see more position taking, and also this institutional investor as they come back to reposition their portfolio, that will also change the face of the market for good. But let's keep our fingers crossed and invest with knowledge. Don't be greedy when you are making profit, cash your profit away. Yes, on this note, I say thank you. See you tomorrow. Sorry for the internet and the way that I disturbed our presentation today. Tomorrow we'll continue from where we stop. Bye.